Yeah, I want to test out the effect, make sure that it's actually affecting the stream output. So let's see. Oh no! Let's see. Oh no! Okay, cool. So there's a little loop there. Yeah, so we can affect the voice. The voice can get quite reverby. Sounds a little weird. Like it's nice because I can turn on and off my monitor. So if I want to make sure that I can hear the effect on my voice, I can turn the monitor on. And then when I don't want to talk and not stumble over my words, I can turn the monitor off. Let's see what we got here. Vocoder.
Assistant. Oh God, I'm a monster. Oh God, I'm a monster.
That's so weird. What if we
both? Autobots. Oh no.
I'm having too much fun with this now. What do we got? Do some plugins. What if we put the this super VHS on my voice? Turn on the magic voice. This is magic missile, magic voice. Magic missile, magic voice. Let's turn up the shape.
Magic boy. Commander, you're needed at station. Okay. Maybe we turn that wave off. Commander! That's a little hot. Commander! You're needed at station. You're needed at station. Over. It's a little loud. Maybe we should turn that down just a bit.
I'm having too much fun here. I wonder if I could auto-tune. Let's see. Oh yeah. Turn up all the way up. Turn it up. Hello. Oh yeah. We're auto-tuned today. Yikes. Alright, well, let's get to playing the song here. Here's what we got. Let's stop Spotify. Here's what we got. Looking pretty good. Let me stop monitoring my voice so I don't go nuts. Okay, so here's what we got. I started this yesterday, worked on it some more this morning. I'll just start from the beginning and we'll see how it is. My bad. I forgot to unsolo. Okay. Here's the actual song. I do plan on putting vocals over this also. So that's pretty much it. This is sort of a trial and error thing that I'm working on. I'm not sure if I like it. I do want to use this timpani roll-in thing. I originally had it at the beginning of this chorus. I guess this is sort of a bridge. I feel like when I was listening to it, it worked more as an outro. So if I do use it, maybe I'll do that instead and make an actual bridge. But I just really like this timpani roll-in. I actually this is the timpani sample that I used, the big hit, and then I added this roll in with a sample library, and it kind of rolls into the sample. Sounds pretty cool. Might as well talk about some other stuff. So this, just to cover this is just like a symphony. Hang on, let me turn the I want to turn off exclusive soloing. Yeah, just so I can solo things and not worry about my mic. So this is just a orchestra sample library. Pretty rough. If I wanted to do this whole orchestra thing, I would probably add more elements to it than that. But then I got this bass, double bass. Not too bad. I think my favorite part of this song is in the chorus. This drum loop I used. Let's see if I can find the original sample. Oh, Light Up After Party, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the original sample, believe it or not. Because that sounds almost nothing like it. So that's the original sample. I brought it in, I transposed it to this tempo, and then what else did I do? I transposed it up to 21. I also quantized it to make it on beat. But the more up you transpose it, the more like distorted it gets and glitchy. So it ended up having this really cool choppy glitch effect. And I love it. Another part of this beat is these, I call it pencil percussion because someone said it sounds like pencils. Let me see if I can find that sample as well. This is another one that I really messed with. I think this is it. Yeah. This is the original sample. I thought it was really cool, so I grabbed it out of Splice. So I brought it in, warped it to the tempo, quantized it, and then this happens. And the reason I kept this in was because it actually matches with this arpeggio that I have going here. Which actually might sound kind of cool in the intro now that I listen to it. Maybe I'll try that out. Let me unsolo everything. See, I don't know if those should come in yet or not. I'll deactivate them for now. Yeah, maybe for the intro it makes more sense to let them come in later. But yeah, the whole reason I added those and kept them in is because they match with this so well. I think the last sample, geez, if I could talk, the last sample that I messed with was this ambience one. I believe it was this. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but I stretched it out. I chopped the middle out and then crossfaded each one so it's continuous, and then I transposed it down to the key of the song. So now I gotta remember to solo my mic so you can hear me. So now it sounds like this. It's also side chained. It's side chained to the kick, so if I turn that off, it's just I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I side chained the kick with these. So then when the kick's in, it's a little clearer. So that's what I'm working with so far. Gotta turn off my ringer. So yeah, I'm kind of messing with the structure of it, how I want. Like I said, I'm gonna have vocals over top. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Also, I'm just kind of doing this stream on a whim, but I think me and the girlfriend are gonna do like a couple of streams. She's gonna play some games, probably some Link's Awakening. That should be fun. Got the emotes. All 3 emotes are now good to go. Of course, there's the one of her raging out. But yeah, I was gonna make a 3rd emote, because I drew the first 2. The Link one was actually my first emote, and I was gonna draw a new one, but I wasn't feeling it, and I kind of was still liking how the Link one looks, so I kept them. I kept it. So there's your emotes. But now we have 3 instead of just 1. So that's awesome. I think that's oh, what is this? Weird. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't get to hear that one, but Hopefully you enjoyed that little dumb joke. Yeah, let me know if any of the audio was weird or loud or quiet, anything. I do like this. I don't know, does that work for a bridge? Maybe if I have a good chorus hook, I could have like a layered acapella, like really layered harmony of different voice tracks for that part. That might be cool. I don't know. I think the problem that I'm running into here is that I really like the contrast of this pluck sound with these like stick percussion. But I think if I play it too much, that's why I have some of it cut out here. Some of this pluck sound. I think it sounds a little cheesy if I keep playing it. It does have this Super VHS plugin on it, so this is what it sounds like originally. Just got a little bit of shape on it. So I try to do it kind of peppered in. Maybe it needs to be quieter. Oops, not that one. I don't know. I like it. I don't want to overuse it because it might get cheesy. Might get a little cheesy. Hey. But yeah. I like that. I like that bit. That might be something. I don't know. I mean, I have to decide if it'll be thematically worth it, you know? Because if it's just there to sound cool and it doesn't have anything to do with the song, maybe it's, you know, it might not be the best choice. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's see. I don't think I like these here. The intro, I like this kind of spacey start. Then we bring in these Blade Runner synths. I've also separated these synths here. Originally I had them just, you know, I just recorded them in on the keyboard. But I separated the synth bass and the treble parts just so I could EQ them out more clearly. So here's the top. They're also sidechain. And here's the bass. Bass sounds pretty cool, especially after it's EQ'd. Turn off the compression. I really like that synth. So yep. And then all of it. I like the idea of having kind of like an A and B section of each verse and chorus. So maybe I should extenuate that or emphasize that more. So when does the verse start here? When do we go from intro to verse? I think the verse starts with these. No, I think that's the verse right there. So maybe this doesn't come in until B. This is A section of the verse. Is that the B section? Wait. Oh, you know what it is? I'm at halftime here. The tempo is... No, I'm not. I'm confusing myself. So maybe we don't bring the kicks in until the B section. And same with these sticks. We should also maybe take these out of, so they're in the intro and then the verse starts, and then that's more of a clear verse. So now I start singing in the verse. You know, whatever the fuck it's gonna be. This is the first part of the verse, and then this is sort of a build up to the chorus. Maybe I just want that to just build straight up to the chorus. So this measure here, we can just take right out. This right here, just go ahead and cut time. So yeah, and then we can take out a couple of these, couple of these, couple of these, couple of these. And then we get to the chorus just a little bit faster. I felt like that was dragging on a little bit. So B verse. And then we're building up with that hi-hat a little bit. Okay, so that's good. The only thing is that there's not a ton of difference between the verse and the chorus now. I wonder what happens if we deactivate these. I don't like that kick by itself. It's a little basic. Oops. Deactivate. I do like that build up with the sticks. Just I wonder if I might have to sacrifice these sticks. Something in it, there's just too much commonality. I wonder if maybe I should take this background out. I wonder if that would make any difference. This ambience. Why do I feel like these are quieter? I think that I think the velocity are harder on these first ones. I might have to bring those down. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hargate 618. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Saw your post on the GC Discord. Awesome. Thanks, I appreciate it. Almost up to 50 followers now. Pretty awesome. I think I need to differentiate between the verse and the chorus. I think this synth is really tying these together, but I think there needs to be some extra chords on top of that chorus, because right now it's like you get ready for that chorus and then it's just kind of like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, here comes the chorus. Here comes the chorus. Yeah, let's go. Like I'm gonna have vocals here, but I feel like something else should be there. It's going well. Just got out of my morning meeting and about to start another, but wanted to check you out. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Hope your meeting went well. I've been up since 5:30. I've been doing this new schedule where I go to bed early and get up at 5:30. This is actually really cool. What software am I using? I'm using Ableton Live. That is my DAW of choice. It's just an original song I've been working on. I plan to write lyrics and record music over it, or record vocals over it, I mean. But this is something I started yesterday that I really like. So I've just been working on that. I still want to use that somewhere. So yeah, just kind of getting the structuring out right now, figuring out what goes where. I was in a band for like 11 years of my life, and I love watching people create music. Awesome. Yeah, I was in a band for a little bit. I love music too, so that's awesome. Did you have a band name? I'm curious. I think ours, we had, our band didn't last very long. Like, we didn't play for anybody, but it was, I think we were called Mantra. So yeah, I think I wonder if I could record some guitar over this. I wonder if that would fit at all. I don't have much effects for it, but I could try it out. Maybe. The only thing is I plug in my microphone cord through it, so I wouldn't be able to talk for a minute. Maybe I'll have to do that off stream. I do feel like something's missing from this chorus. Either something's missing from the chorus or I need to take something out of the verse. It was school band, so nothing fancy. I wish I had the confidence to start a band though. Yeah, that's true. I feel like I'm too picky to be in a band, and I really need to be confident in the people that are in the band, that they're like on the same page. But yeah, bands could be pretty fun. You relate to that, yeah. How do we feel about this kick? Let's see, maybe we take this out. Maybe the sticks just lead us into the chorus? Actually, that might work. Maybe I was having the kick come in a little early. Yeah, I already feel that difference. Okay. And I'm thinking it might be it's very subtle, but this this ambience I've got going here. Very subtle. I think taking that out on the verse might actually make a really nice subtle contrast. Like I kind of want to put it back in, but I feel like it's adding to the contrast. So maybe I'll just leave it out. Okay. That does definitely help us with separating the verse and the chorus a little better. I do still feel like these chords are too similar. We go from one thing to the same thing. We don't really, like, obviously I changed the chords, but I don't change the sound much. Let's see what we can do on the chorus. Because I do want to have sort of A and B section of each part. So an A and B of the first verse, A and B of the first chorus, A and B of the second verse, etc. Right now I've got this glitch sound that I made. And I take that out in the second part to differentiate, sort of give it a second different feel. Maybe I change the drum beat on the second half too. What if I like not arpeggiated, but like staccatoed the... Oops. Had my pencil on there. If I like staccatoed these and just did it every beat. That might be a little nuts. I'm watching still, by the way, just observing your work and don't want to distract. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for staying. Appreciate it. What if we just went bam, bam, bam? Turn this off for now. Another thing is there's side chain to the kick, so I'd have to turn that off for this part. Because then they don't really come through. If they're getting ducked on the kick and they only play on the kick. Okay. I kind of like that. And the pluck comes in at a good time. Okay, I like that, yeah. So at the same time that this drops out, we change this, and it kind of becomes its own new thing. Yeah. Yep. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So This is the second bridge, or the second bridge. This is the second verse. I should start marking these actually. Take a second to make some locators here. Because I'm going to start losing my spot. Something missing here? Definitely gonna have to put some more into this beginning A side verse because there's only the chords here. I need some more stuff there. I can figure that out later. So I'm all over the place. Verse 1A, and then verse 2B. There's some cool white noise going on with one of these kicks, I think. It's like a very subtle thing, but let me see. This sample library kick has a sort of white noise to it, and it kind of builds a little bit, and then if I stop playing, you'll hear it just kind of fades off. It might be hard to hear unless you turn it up, but like it just adds a little bit of like smoothness to the song. It gives a nice natural noise in there that must have been recorded in the sample library, but I like it. I don't want it to be too loud, but it has a nice level. I just want to rename these for my own sanity. Chorus 1A, not A, B, A. I really like that change though in the chorus. Wait. Oh. I'm marking these wrong. Like that's not right. Okay. Chorus 1B. Then it goes to verse 2. And I think verse 2, just to give the song some kind of natural progression, I think verse 2A should start off where verse 2B or verse 1B left off. Confusing myself with numbers here. So whatever was in verse 2B should be in the beginning of the next verse. And then we add something to that for the first two. So that way we're not like rinse and repeating. You know, we don't want to make them tired of it, obviously. So in second verse we have, okay. Let me finish labeling these so I don't lose my mind. So this is chorus. Nice thing about this is if I want, I can just copy this entire chorus and then drop it over here and make changes, which I might do because I made all these changes here and I can just drop it over here. So this would be the second part of the second verse. This part's a bit tedious, but it does help. Okay. And then this would be the bridge, whatever it does end up being. Okay, so now, Jesus. We can take the loop or the selector here, take out the chorus here and select it, copy, and that's not matching. There we go. Paste. So now we have the same chorus here, and then we can just add changes to make it a little different than the first chorus. Oh, this is becoming a very big project. Thankfully, my computer's chugging along. It's not weak, so you know I can handle it. I haven't ever really tested my computer's limits in Ableton before. Like, it's a gaming PC first, so like that's what I built it for, and I just put more, you know, RAM in it for editing and music. But I've never really pushed the limits in the DAW. So I'm interested to see how far I can go, because I've got a lot of sample libraries here, pulling from, or VSTs pulling from sample libraries. I haven't had much problems yet, so. But yes, I love that second chorus half. I just need to automate the compressor to turn on in the second half, which is pretty easy to do. Just go in here and compressor device on. So I only want it to turn off on the second. So we want this on the entire time until we get here, and then we pull it down. Make sure that's on, okay. And then turn it back on here. Same thing. I think we can just copy this over. Sick. And then I think we can actually just do the same thing. We can just copy this entire thing and then paste it onto the bass, because it's essentially doing the same thing. Yeah. So now we can listen to it, and the compressor will still duck the chords on the kick, but when we get to the part where it only plays on the kick, it'll come off. Okay, yeah. So there, it turned off there. It just turns off. Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So for the second verse, there's no kick at all. So what that means is what I said about leaving off or starting where I left off in the first verse, I can take out the kick in the first part and use it in the second half. Theoretically. We'll have to see how it works. How it shakes out. I know almost nothing about this, so watching is certainly interesting, informative. Thanks, Tim. Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with this. The chorus is definitely my favorite part. And then I don't know if you heard it, but I have this. When did this project start? This started yesterday. Started yesterday at like 9 o'clock in the morning, about the same time. I did most of this in a couple hours. Some of this has been today, but I did this really fast actually, because this whole schedule change with waking up at 5:30 has been really nice for me. Getting a lot done. But yeah, I have this orchestral part that I'm working with. I don't know if it'll stay in the song, but it sounds kind of cool as a contrast. It could be a bridge. I don't know. We're gonna see if it like thematically matches. Because I don't know what the song's about yet, but something to keep in mind for later. So I want to see how this bridge. Because the problem with the first verse was that we needed to differentiate it between the chorus so that the chorus had more impact, which we did pretty nicely so far. It comes in and. So what I'm doing here is using the kick on the second part of the second verse just to ramp it up a little bit, but I don't know if it's gonna sound too similar to the chorus, so we'll see. I'm in a big structuring phase right now, and I'm usually not. I haven't done a whole lot of this. I'm not super experienced, but I know basic things, basic ideas of how to structure a song, so hopefully it'll work out okay. I do use this hi-hat here to sort of build up to the chorus. Got a nice little like close, open, close thing going on. And then this pig here is just a second kick that I've layered over top. So yeah, let's see how this shakes out. So we come out of this first chorus into the second verse. We could use some rises and falls. Oh, that's right. This this plug needs to change here. So we'll see if we can keep it in the second verse. Leave it like that for now. Is this verse longer? I think the first verse is longer. That might not be great. How did that happen? So this should be here. And then this should be here. I don't know why that's that long, but we can just cut that time out. Just get that out of there. Oops. Yeah. This tool has been coming in handy. I learned how to use it. This goes here, and we can just cut that time. Hopefully that all works. Bring. Dang it. I'm over here trying to be fast. All right. Glad I caught that. And the whole second verse is too long. Alright. Yeah, this should, I think I forgot to, what's going on here? Need to head to another meeting. Good listening to my, yeah, thanks. Good luck in your meeting. Hope it goes well. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it a lot. What's going on here? I'm confusing myself. Where did the... Yeah, you have a good day too. I wonder if there's a way to... I guess not. It'd be cool if I could like disable the markers just so I could see. Yeah, I don't know if that kick works in the first half, but we can try it out in the second. I had this in the first half, not gonna lie. But I like the sticks staying. That starts too early. Maybe we start that here. And then duplicate that. Oops, what was that? There was a stray hi-hat in there. Did you hear that? Is it in here? Where's that hi-hat? Wait a minute, what? There's a hi-hat in there. But it's not there. It's a ghost. Wait, is it not on that? Maybe it is in the end of this. Maybe it's... Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So, I'll just shorten that and then it shouldn't activate. Okay, cool. I guess that fixes it. Realize something's different with the two kicks here. Whoa, why does that sound like that? Oh, I think it's because I EQ'd out the low end of this kick, but not this one. Which one sounds better though? I I think that actually not EQing out the low end of the, because I wanted to EQ out the low end of one of them so they didn't mix too bad, but actually that kind of adds some punch to it. I want to make sure that that activates. You want to have that consistent. Do I not have an EQ on that at all? I thought I did. So if I turn that off, yeah, it's the same. Pretty much. And I copy this over to this, and then we can we can use that, and then just change it for the hi-hat. Yeah, I just don't want them to sound different. Separated them because one has a hi-hat and one doesn't. Because I know one of the reasons is because my sidechain that ducts the audio of the synth here, according to the kick, when it ducks, it's activated by the MIDI. I think that's why I separated those. So I think I could use a different drum beat in here on this part, actually. I think using the same one is a little boring. I think the drum beat could be more interesting on this half. Just to give the second chorus like a fresher riser up to it, so it kind of makes it feel like it's not the same thing over again. You might hear a little vibration in my mic. Maybe I should turn that off while I do this. You know what I should do instead of that? I have a mic mute button. Does that? No, you still hear it. Okay, never mind. That doesn't mute the path. I want to see how drum beats work. Okay, yeah. This one that I'm using here is a sample library. So I'm using this big vintage drum. Least experienced on, yeah. I mean, I kind of just do what feels right. I'm not great on like building a drum beat, but like, you know. Just kind of do whatever. I also noticed there's a little latency on that. I wonder if I need to freeze some tracks. Should be good enough. I mean, I can quantize it anyway after I record it. But yeah, let's see how this sounds. Okay, I forgot that I was muted. I was trying to talk there. I was getting some latency on the drums because once you get a lot of VSTs in and the CPU is doing a lot, you can get some latency. So I'm just gonna freeze a few of these. Maybe does that make it? Actually, that's pretty good. I'll freeze this just because I don't need it. So that's good to know. My microphone doesn't actually, because you're hearing the microphone through Ableton. So if I freeze a track, you can't hear me. That's good to know. Basically, what that's doing is just rendering the audio for itself. That's why it took longer with this one, but should have a little bit better latency. So I'll mute again, and we'll try and figure out some kind of drum pattern for this. Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. We quantize that to 1/8. I have to count those out. Okay. What if we did a kick on every one of those hats? Oops, wrong one. This way we can use the drum beat, but because I'm not using the same one as the chorus, it still makes contrast without having to just leave it out. So, at the beginning of the verse with no drums, and then we come into a more tame drum beat that's more like leading up, and then the chorus comes back with the 4 on the floor. Maybe we leave the kick out of the beginning of that until the hi-hat comes in. I forgot to put this kick back in. That's probably why it's not as powerful as I wanted it to be. Okay. Try again. And then we're going to want to drop that out for the couple measures. Not measures. What am I talking about? A couple beats. Just gonna catch these two right there. And then just delete. Try that. I like those sticks. Do we want that last hit in there? It's technically activating. Ooh, wait, leave this in. Leave this in. Crossfade that. Crossfade this one. Then you just hear that low, that little ambience thing when it goes silent. Oh, whoops, I looped it. Okay. There we go. Tim, if you're still here, did I explain, were you here when I explained how I made this? I might have sent you a Snapchat. I don't remember. I sent a few people Snapchats yesterday freaking out about all this stuff that I made on accident. Well, in case I didn't, or if there's anyone else here. Okay, no, okay. So this drum loop, I found this the other day on Splice. I was going through Splice. It's like a subscription for free samples, basically, for producers. And I had this come up, so I saved it. Right? That doesn't sound anything like my song, right? Because this, you can kind of hear it's the same thing, but what I did was I dragged that into the project. I make it basically warp. It says follower, so it follows the tempo. I transposed it to make sure it's like right on the beat. And this transpose, did I say trans? I meant quantized it, and I transposed it up by 21 cents. Excuse me, which is pretty high. So when you transpose it that high, it sort of glitches out and it doesn't quite transpose it perfectly, and it makes all these little sounds. It kind of makes these minor lag things that just last for the beat, and it's a really cool glitchy thing. And then for these orchestral sticks, I don't know if I can find the thing again. For these sticks, I quantized them just so that they match with these plucks. Oops, wrong one. I pan them left and right, so there's the right side, and then left, so they're wide, and then it matches this arpeggiator. So, yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool part on its own to play those, but See if that. What if, this might be a crazy idea, what if I like right on that snare, what if we cut everything out and have a silence every time? It's like and then I don't know, and then have that sort of, that might be a little extra, I don't know. This chorus still sounds quieter than the chords in the chorus sound quieter than the verse. Oh, I don't know why. I forgot to copy the first one over. I believe it's because I made these quieter in this verse, but I forgot to do that here. I kind of like that, how those swell with the drums. Okay. I just want to track this out to see how it works. Try that again. That sounds a little weird. That could work if I fleshed it out more. Record some more layers of that. Am I still going through? Okay. I'm using my mic that I'm streaming with, or the mic track that I'm streaming my voice to record it, so I just want to make sure it's working. That's just kind of like a rough draft. Something I could add to that last chorus. Maybe we even do more. Something like that. I'm off. Out of tune there. That might be a little off. Ooh. That might be just a little off tune, but we'll see. Ooh. Try that again. Oh, I don't have this. Is there reverb? Oops. Yeah. I messed something up there. This might sound a little better. There we go. I'm a little off tune there again. There we go. Okay. That could be cool. I'm gonna have to definitely try and layer a lot more for that to be effective and sound cool, but that could work out pretty nicely. But I'm gonna go ahead and save that, and with that, I think I'm gonna call it good for now. I think this is the first successful production stream that I've ever done, so that was pretty fun. It took like a few hours this morning to try and get this all to work, for you guys to be able to hear it, be able to hear left and right, hear my voice, but I think it worked out pretty good. So, oh, has my reverb been on this whole time? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, how long was that reverb on? I hope no one was in here to watch that. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Oh, man. I hope that wasn't on for very long. It probably was, but oh well. Also, I've got this gate and EQ on here. It sounds kind of cool. Here's without the EQ. Hello, 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 hello. Kind of boosts it up a little bit, but yeah. That was pretty fun. Glad you were here. Yeah. I hope, was my mic reverb on this entire time? The sound? That I had that as an effect, and I have my voice monitor off because it's a little delayed, so when I talk it's hard to talk with it on. But I turned it on and realized there was a bunch of reverb on it. I'm like, I hope that wasn't on for too long, because it's real annoying. For a few minutes, wondered if it was an accident. Oh, man. Yeah. It's because this track is what I'm using to... Let me turn this off. I can't talk. This track is what I'm using to monitor or send my voice through to OBS so you can hear me talk. And I was messing with these, and I had reverb on them because recording vocals, and I forgot to turn this off.
Oh no! Oh no!
At least I didn't have that on. You wouldn't have been able to hear me. Alright, well, good enough. For a first stream, it wasn't that bad. For a first production stream. But I'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you for coming by. That was a lot of fun. I forgot to record this stream. I wanted to record it and put it up on YouTube, but I'll be able to download it from Twitch, so it's not a big deal. But I should be putting this up on YouTube, I think. I think that'd be cool. I think I have some people that would like to watch that couldn't make it. So anyway, that's fun. Got a follower. Got some stuff done. Your delayed response is so long that I type my answers before I hear you ask the question again. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but I had fun. That was fun. I got some stuff done that I'm happy with, so we'll go ahead and end it there. Thanks for coming, and I think I'm going to stream some Link's Awakening with Jess. I think she's going to play some of that later today, so look forward to that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.